Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Summer here to talk about lesson 304, Types of Chemical Reactions. In this lesson, students will be able to identify patterns in reactions and classify a reaction as synthesis, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, or combustion. So a synthesis reaction, or represented by S, is a chemical reaction where two or more substances react to produce a single product. For example, NaCl or Na plus Cl2 yields NaCl. So its general equation is represented by this. A plus B yields AB. So think about getting married. Two people become one family. A decomposition reactions is a single compound that breaks down into two or more elements or new compounds. So for example, FeOH2 breaks down into FeO plus H2O. Its general equation is AB yields A plus B. So think about divorce. So one family splits into two. Well, two individual people. A single replacement reaction, represented by an SR, is atoms of one element replace atoms of another element in a compound. So for example, we have Al plus HF yields AlF3 plus H2O. And its general equation is AB plus C yields BC plus A. So it's kind of like stealing a date. And this is totally an old school example because this couple isn't even together anymore. But it's like Brad and Jen, and then Angela comes in, replaces Jen, and so it's Brad and Angela, and Jen's off by herself. A double replacement definition is exchange of ions between two compounds. So for example, we have K2CO3 plus Na2SO4 yields Na2CO3 plus K2SO4. And the general equation is AB plus CD yields AD plus BC. So it's kind of like a double date switch. So if you look over here, this guy, let's call him A, and this girl B, C, and D girl and guy. Well, and then they switch. So A is now with C, and B is with D. And our last type of reaction is a combustion reaction. So the definition of a combustion reaction is oxygen combines with a substance and releases energy in the form of heat and light. So H2O and CO2 are on the product side. So our general equation is a hydrocarbon, so carbon and hydrogen, and then you add oxygen to that, and it yields CO2 plus H2O. So for example, we have CH4 plus O2 yields CO2 plus H2O. Now, this is methane, combustion of methane. So we don't have a really cutesy, human example for this, but think about your cars. Your car engine uses gasoline, and oxygen is applied, and it releases carbon dioxide and water, and you also release heat as a form of energy.